Eating meat is immoral and wrong, but ever so tasty. Alright, check it out. This is going to be a video response to the Morbid Atheist, to his video response to Keane. Now I realize I'm not really big in this YouTube community. I have no subscribers at all. Subscribe, please. And whatever, I'm just going to throw in my 2 cents on this. Morbid Atheist, first of all, let me congratulate you on being such a stupid little fuck. Okay, you, numerous times in your video you claim that your ego is not inflated and that you're not so much of an asshole that you don't realize that blah 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 blah. You do have an inflated ego and you are an asshole. Let's just clear that out of the way. But that's not what your video is about, is it? I wouldn't want to be making ad hominem attacks this whole video because that'd just be stupid. So, what have we? Eating animals is wrong because it causes pain to them, you know, and we raise millions and millions of animals every year here in America and around the world just so we can feed them our grain, our food, and kill them, slaughter them, cause them pain, and eat them for our gluttony. That's one of the first things you said. I'm obviously paraphrasing here. I didn't care or remember exactly what your quote was, but here's my beef with that. Beef. First of all, every living thing in this world is going to die, okay? And the amount of pain that it experiences is, I'm sorry to say, more or less irrelevant in objective terms. You know, a dead body is a dead body, no matter how much pain it experiences in its life. And what you're forgetting is that, well, maybe you're not forgetting this, but you haven't considered that most of these animals wouldn't even be alive if we weren't intending to eat them in the first place. We're the ones that bred them. Yeah, pigs and cows would have sex anyway if we didn't breed them, but come on, like, we are the ones, as humans, who put them in the situation where they would have those specific babies that we would intend to be using for meat. Okay? And like I said, it really doesn't matter how much pain they go through because they're going to die anyway. And you may be thinking that, oh, would I say the same about humans? Well, yes, I would. I mean, I don't want to cause pain to humans because I feel some empathy towards them because I myself am a human. But in the long run, when it's all said and done, when a human's dead, how much pain, you know, how much physical pain or emotional pain or whatever they had in their life isn't going to make one damn bit of difference. Okay? And about this, about us feeding the animals our grain and whatever, here's something you should consider. Yeah, we feed them grain. Okay, and then the grain gets its minerals from the earth. And either way, or the grain gets its nutrients from the earth, including minerals, actually. And either way, those nutrients and minerals that were once in the earth are going to end up in our bodies. Okay, whether it's through the pig or directly through the grain. And essentially, it's the circulation of matter through the whole system, the whole circle of life, the food web, if I may. And it really doesn't matter at what point we consume the nutrients, not from a moral perspective anyway. And besides that, the grain that we feed them is like the lowest fucking quality grain there is. Like it's the kind that we, as humans, can't digest because our digestive systems just can't take the grain like a true vegetarians can. See this right here? No, sorry, I wasn't trying to flick you off. I'm pointing to my teeth right here. True vegetarians, animals anyway, have perfectly flat teeth, like cows, for example, flat teeth. Our teeth are rigid, or sharp, serrated. Now, granted, they are good for grinding down plant material, and I'm not saying you shouldn't eat plants. They're good, but they're obviously meant for eating meat. As a matter of fact, it's been scientifically proven that apes, our ancestors, who were like the ape creatures that we evolved from, they couldn't have gotten the big brains to evolve into humans if they had eaten a shitload of meat anyway. So eating meat is a natural thing for humans, and yeah, you might think it might not be necessary anymore, but here's another fact for you. Meat is tasty. Okay? I can eat it if I want. And this, oh yeah, you say that meat is disgusting, okay? You know what I think is disgusting? gay sex, alright? But you don't see me out there protesting against gay sex. You know, if gay people want to have sex with each other, that's fine by me. Just don't include me into it. So I'm not trying to force you to eat meat, even though I do think that the reason you don't eat it is a very selfish and arrogant one. But yeah. And the other thing is, meat is not disgusting. You must be crazy to think that it is. Meat is delicious. I got a bowl full of it right here, meat and rice, and it's quite tasty. And I can see why Brett Keane blocked you too. You're an asshole, dude. Like, if you started coming on my channel and typing badly and every other word you typed to me was probably like fuck or shit or some shit like that, then I'd block you too. I mean, so yeah, this isn't gonna change your mind, but I hope it's gonna like get some people thinking anyway. Whatever. Lord Yaroslav, peace out. Fuck off. Oh yeah, there were actually 2 other things in your video that I wanted to talk about, but I forgot. So I'm just gonna mention them real quick. So first of all, you claim that cows produce methane, that the cows that we raise for food produce methane that contributes to global warming. And it's true, they do produce methane, but here's what you're forgetting, is that global warming is a load of bullshit. It's a natural weather pattern. I mean, you wouldn't say that when the Ice Age stopped being the Ice Age, would you say that's global warming? Because that was a totally natural thing. So, do your fucking research on that. And you might not ever be convinced that global warming is fake, even though it obviously is, but that's a totally different topic entirely, right? And there are ways to reverse the damage done by methane. What was the other thing I wanted to talk about? Oh yeah, you claim that the purpose of life is to reduce suffering. Fuck you, man. Oh. Why do you think you're so high and mighty that you know what the purpose of life is? Okay? Well, let me ask you this. If I reduce as much suffering as I can in this world, then what happens to me when I die? Nothing. I rot in the ground. Now, if I cause as much suffering as I can in the world, what happens to me when I die? Again, I rot in the ground. It's all the same thing. To say that life has a purpose, an objective purpose like that, as far as the universe is concerned, is complete and utter bullshit. And yeah, like, the purpose of life is what we give it, and that's a subjective thing anyway, but we have to think like that because we're humans sometimes. That is to say, we have to think like that sometimes, not that sometimes we're human. But, yeah, the purpose of life can be rationalized as the purpose that we give it, and even the purpose of your life, as you define it, might be to reduce as much suffering as possible, but that doesn't mean you can go around telling other people the purpose of their life. That's just arrogant. Alright? I guess that's the end of my video. Lord Yaroslav, peace out for real this time, and fuck off. Oh, by the way, I doubt that MorbidAtheist is actually going... Does it sound like I'm saying Mormon? Whatever. MorbidAtheist. I doubt that he's actually going to allow this video to be a response. If he does, that's great. But if he doesn't, sidebar. Yeah. Peace out. Fuck off.